The session already start recorded. So actually just now USD Japanese is spiking in the last seconds, but I guess another 13 seconds. And just now the indicator is giving me for very USD, that's why I just entered. Everything USD, I don't think so. Oh. Okay, done. Yes, safe. Japanese.
Cool.
Everything USD is no problem.
I took it at the spike luckily, so
Yes, it's closing. It's closing 477.
477.
Yeah, our thing is 485. So I guess it might those that entered might have ITM. Okay, just Dharmesh, you just check with them and see how many people is around. We can start some introductions on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just say hi, people. Like how many are here? And if our voice is audible, just write a message somewhere here.
Nobody replied. I know it's Claudio is here.
Yeah, there are many people here, but they're using the mobile. Maybe it's good.
Maybe they don't know where to type it down or what.
Cannot. Let's start.
All right. For the first thing, I just need to see all the highs from all that around here. So you can use the chat box there. You just can chat it down there. Dharmesh will just go on that. Yep. I'm recording the webinar here. Alright, actually it's already started recording that. Okay, yeah, I can see is KK is here. Claudio is here. Anyone else? I just need a hi, simple hi, so that I can start it. Maybe I guess they can see the chat box,
Yes,
right?
it's big. So, yeah. Just
Okay. Alright. I just want to check, is it we are talking alone or not?
see oli seal külmkapi, eks ole.
Marco.
Näpuga, ma panin talle kaussi muidu, aga. Okei.
Ravish. Okay. Let's see a few highs here.
Yeah.
Okay, you mute the Marco, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we can start already, I guess.
Yes, we can.
Hey, hi everyone. I'm Siva here. Or you can call me Siv. Okay, so first of all, thank you for attending the webinar. Actually, this is just a test drive here today. Okay, it's quite long. We didn't do this webinar here.
Yes, almost
Okay.
a year.
Yeah, it's almost a year. So, a simple brief first about what platform I'm using and what trading account. Actually, I prefer IQ options. Okay, is because of the short terms there is an expiry, fixed expiry, and also for the long terms the payout is not bad. Okay, so whenever I take any short term trades, such as 5 minute trades or 2 minute or 3 minute trades, but I just to make sure that it's expired exactly to the the 40, 35, 50 or top of the hour. Okay, uh, what is that actually? Hello, Dharmesh.
Yeah,
Admin, can you make me as me the presenter? Is it Sharon?
she has a name.
Hmm?
Just check it here. Just asking, just hold on.
I guess it's Sharon, right?
Just not typing anything. Maybe I'm just checking here again.
You cannot see my screens, right? You guys cannot see, I guess. Damish, do you can see my screen yet?
No, no, no.
No, right?
Just making you the presenter.
Oh, you're
No,
making
no,
me
I
as a
see.
presenter.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. So everyone I guess can see my screen. If you can see my screen, just say yes
Yes.
so that I know you guys can see my screen. No. Yeah, I can see. Yes, I can see. Alright. Okay. So I guess for the broker part, I already explained. So everyone have their own brokers. We didn't got any problem on that. Just the thing that the way I think is based. Whatever also you come back to the MT4. Okay. So my decision gonna be is from here. So I just show a little bit of my understanding of indicators. Although there is few indicators, but still I will look up for the previous high and previous low, the support resistance, because that is the main thing as always, right? So here I have a divergence indicator at the bottom here. Divergence always is useful when we taking any long way of trades. Is something like for forex is actually is useful. Is trading divergence, but for us it's like since we are taking just 15 minutes trades or something like that. So I use these as a reference so that to make sure that it's already reversed from the area. But as you guys know, none of the indicators can give an exact result. Okay, so most of us are predicting. So we are trying the best to predict the way of it. All right. Okay. Now, okay, I got to indicate my indicators of this one. This is, RK indicators, which is I get from my mentor last time when I purchased a few things. Okay, so it's very hard for you guys to find this one nowadays. So it's indicate me USD Canadian. The US test first is indicate as USD Canadian here. So I just try to open. Guys, you have a USD Canadian. Just maybe you can check how the 1 minute chart is going to look like. Uh, Let me have a test of this market of 45 expiry is going to be 13:45 GMT. But I guess for the 1 minute chart, like if let's say it's finish up in doji, we can take a call for 45. We just have a test. Alright, it's good. It's good. It's good. I just make a test call here. Alright. Because just now, actually, although the red bar didn't lock here, okay, but for me it's like when it's already have an alert, I will double check with my 1 minute chart. Is it there is any bar that closing in green to make sure that give way to the bar reversal. Alright. So just a test only. This one just a test. So you guys only I don't know how many followed, but this is just a test. And for this particular webinar is highly recommended for you guys just to follow in demo for the time being. If you guys trust me, then you just can go with the low amounts, okay? Alright, so it's one of the trades running up here for USD Canadian. Okay, I got another alert here is on New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD, but I guess the mark is still locked here. So we just will wait. Because let me explain to you a bit about this indicator. The trade is just running that side, so you just leave it there a while. This indicators is like whenever is the reach some of the level where there's a possibilities to reverse. That's what the indicators showed us. But as I told you guys, none of the indicators can show exact and perfect reversal point. Okay, so what I do is, first of all, whenever the thing is blocked, okay, whenever the thing is blocked, some sort of, okay, it's just example like this in the below, when it locked here, all right, but I will double check, is it any nearby, nearby reversal point of support or resistance. Okay, so when the thing locked here, so it's risky for me because this is actually didn't got any support level here, which is the support level nearest is this here, and maybe here. Okay, so this is the nearest. So I wait for another 5 minutes bar and then only I boom it. So sometimes this one usable for 5 minutes straight, 50 minutes straight, even 30 minutes, 1 hour. The effect is still same. But sometimes for the 50 minutes chart, it's worked more well actually, unless it's news time. So whatever news time also, none of the indicators will work, even support resistance, because you guys know whatever news is gonna come out, and also how the movement, the volatility gonna be, we don't know about it. All right. So okay, so this one is blubbering around here. Okay. So I guess you guys understand about the indicator that I use. Whatever indicator is here, and you can see here purple lines here. This is a 200 MA line here to show the total trend, is it uptrend or downtrend. And sometimes this can be a good support. The 200 MA gonna be a good support. You can see few times it's bounce from the level. But for me, if you ask me, usually one or two might be I take it up, but I won't go for third level because we don't know when it's gonna break. And also, I didn't take any support resistance that quite near. It's something like it just touched. The first, like this example, like this is the first. I won't take this one as a sample of resistance point, because why? It's risky. We don't know it's gonna be break or not. It's gonna be nice if I say it's gonna be far. It's a bit far from that, like this. All right. So like, just example, I don't know. This maybe it's a news time or what, But when you see like this, but whatever, also you need to double confirm with the 1 minute chart. The 1 minute chart will help you actually. It really help you. The 1 minute chart for 5 minutes straight, you need to see the 1 minute chart. For 15 minute trades, you need to see the 5 minute charts to make sure to get a higher possibility to win the trade. Okay, you guys get it? If you guys get it, just say yes or anything in the chat. So anyone follow my test just now for USD Canadian? Alright, this actually is item. Okay, let's see the possibilities of trades around here for 15 minutes straight. How is this? Okay. And you can see I didn't open so much of pairs here so that I don't want to get confused and keep on looking at a lot of pairs. For me, it's fine for you this 8 pairs, which I'm trying to, understand more about them, the behavior. The lesser is the best. Sometimes some people like to just trade with the 5 pairs until last, for them to feel that they know the behavior of the chart of the pairs. Okay. Okay, let me go through and check the pairs that are around. Okay. For the Great Britain USD, if we want to trade for the top of the hour, I think we can go for, hold on, we can go for this level. You can see the all the gray levels, right? So the row levels actually is every 100 the gray level will be there. Okay, just actually to help me to better understanding about this chart. It has a grid for me. Okay, for this particular pair, I guess for 15 minutes, let me check the 5 minute chart. The 5 minute there is a support resistance level here, resistance level there. Okay, just get prepared for Great Britain USD. We check for top of the hour. Okay, I guess the price is getting down and down. We have another 2 bars to go. Okay, so when for Y star is actually is 2 bar reversal. That's why for the first 5 minutes I'll just let it go, let it go and move around to see how it's move. After that I just make a decision for the last 2 bars. Okay, so in this case because I just want to find out a good SR, so this for the 5 minutes I think so this level is quite nice, and also for the 15 minutes chart it might stop in this level, which is current level is what, it's around 1.35665. So maybe you stop in this level and we can get another 15 minutes down. So to get this to become win, so we need to get a better entry. So for the 5 minutes, I guess this is the better entry. When the thing come nearby is, so now is what, 3 5 6 7. I guess now is good time, just enter up. So 3 5 6 7 0 just now when I enter it. So if you can get better than that, then it's good. Okay, it's just moving around and around here for a top hour trade. Okay, it's already reached that place. Those that can enter maybe can enter in, but please remain in small amount. Okay, because yeah, we are testing today the first webinar. Okay, anyone entered the demo or anything? Just put a chat there. Anyone entered for the Great Britain USD for top of the hour? Dharmesh entered. Those that active in the KK, Claudio, Alan, the admin. I don't know who's the admin actually. Okay, okay. Dharmesh, can you take over a while? Just make the better understanding. I just have a look at the chart.
Yeah, okay.
Just explain to them about these things, the pairs.
Yeah, okay. So the screen is not so clear. Just looking. Log on to my selection right now. Okay, Shiv, can you just magnify your screen, or that's the only size that we've got here?
Yeah, it's been
It
recorded.
can be full screen, right?
Pardon?
It can be a full screen, right? Or
I'm not sure about it actually. It's quite long that we didn't touch about this thing, so I also not so good in this.
I
You are
think
not
we
you are
have
not
that
seeing full
option.
screen. You're not seeing full screen.
KK, no, we see that it partitioned into two things, like half of like three quarters are showing IQ option, and there is one quarter that's showing your charts.
Hmm.
So
Can you
KK is
clear?
not able to see.
Can you see the chart now? Because actually I'm running two windows together, so either I need to make it the IK option smaller, but I need to have the reference. Okay, this is now I
Yeah,
guess
okay, okay.
now it's a bit smaller and the screen. Alright.
It's, it's only this much that we can see actually.
Okay. Can you see wider now?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Can
can
see.
see it like I can see it technically. So yeah, as Shiv said, like we will. It's better to focus upon a particular number of pairs instead of going like if you're trading by yourself. It's definitely better to have a particular number of pairs, like or a particular number of assets. Maybe like if you're going with Euro USD or Euro USD, like if you're going with all the USD pairs, maybe there are most of the traders they used to do that. Euro USD, USD JPY, USD CHF, USD CAD, and then GBP USD. So those are the five assets like that you can choose for. And there are others who like tend to do with the because see the markets are like the maximum volatility you'll be seeing are during this 7 to 8 GMT, then between 12 to 13 GMT, 12 to 14 GMT in fact, then in the evening time like it's around 17 to 18 GMT. That's the time where you'll be having this maximum volatility. So at that point of time, and there would be days where like trading with currencies will be the least thing that you can do. So either you can avoid the currency trading or you can avoid the complete trading itself. So in that way, like you can either opt for focusing upon some stocks maybe. Like as of now, like every time you have some big news of some of the stocks and some of the commodities. So in currencies, we have this thing like in the top of the hour, like this trade which is running right now, GBP USD. So it will follow the trend. It will follow the trend. It will go as per we wish. But see, like it will be hovering around the same SR again and again. It will be going back up there in every 5 minutes. Then we'll be reversing back. It may go up through. It may come back as well. So that's the thing with the top of hour. Like every time, if you are looking for a deep ITM or like something to follow as per your trend, like we usually avoid the like top of hour trades, but like since this one was something like was more favorable, that's why we chose to go for this one. Like, but mostly top of our trades are like the most riskier things. See the way this happened right now. This is happen. This always happens in the last 5 minutes. You see the time is now 13:55. That's the time when this 5 minute candle ended, and it ended way above this part, way above our SR. So this actually happens like so as you shared like this indicator and even all the indicators in this world whoever have done that like they focus upon the general trends at a normal market condition. So if there is a news it won't be applicable at the top of our it won't be applicable mostly like 50-50 it happens, but yeah it's better to avoid that 50% of chance as well. And the next best thing is at the closing and opening of markets. So the markets open like London opening time, New York opening time, and the Asian markets opening time. So at the opening times and the closing times, it's better to avoid the trades because that time it will have the impact of this like these big players like whoever have like bigger investments, like those are having this political influence on the trades and the charts itself. So it's better to avoid those because we are working on these like fundamentals of the charts only. Like we are not working, like we are not studying what what is happening in the politics, what is happening in like global economy or global politics where war has happened, where crisis has happened. Like when we are watching the charts, we are not dealing with those things. So it's better to avoid the market opening, closing, top of hour, and the news hours. Apart from that, like whichever this indicator I had been using like since 2 years now, I think, and yeah, the results were pretty good. And these currencies, as he said, like if you focus upon particular currencies after 1 month or a couple of months, you will be like remembering what are the supports and the resistance points. Like yeah, you can know like you can know if the value has reached somewhere, you can say that okay, the nearest like highest mark like the nearest weekly high was perhaps this point, the nearest daily high was perhaps at this point, I should go for a put. So yeah, you can think of that and perhaps you will be getting away with that. So yeah, it's all with practice, and the more you do it by yourself, the more quicker you will start to learn. Like more quicker you can implement it by yourself.
Okay, I guess my Euro USDs keep on triggering at me.
Yeah, this top of our like it's always a roller coaster, always, all the time. I was just checking at this Euro AUD. Do you have that pair?
No, no, I didn't open that. It's a lot of volatility for that pair.
Yeah, yeah, that's what like that's having such a narrow and like narrow gap between this upper band and the lower band, like, upper and the middle band of the Bollinger Band.
Hmm. Even now, you see the pair of agreed with the USD the spike. But let's say those that enter is 70, maybe. This one is like top of tower, like normal. The fluctuation. Let's see another 30 seconds what happens. Hmm. 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 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, sat down.
This was it was an ITM though.
Yep. Alright, for Euro USD, I guess for 5 minutes it already signaled out. I want to double check the Great Britain USD for 15 minutes chart. Actually, 15 minutes chart is not bad, but it's keep on spiking. So normally I didn't keep on chasing the same winning trades. We won't know what gonna happen. Okay, so for Euro USD, I got a bar here. So the next 15 minutes might be, let me check 15 minutes chart. Okay, this might be a good chance here. Alright, so but let me check the Euro USD. Euro USD. Okay, so for 1 minute chart, there is a high level here. Okay, so if we can enter somewhere around here, this is the good one. This is the good one. This 196. Okay, now is the good one. But hold on, because usually when the first 5 minutes, I always give a rest. You know, you see, if we break some of the highs, then we need to keep on waiting for the thing. So okay, we target currently for Euro USD. We target for next 15 minutes, which is 14:15 GMT. Okay, so if this 5 minutes settle down within this particular level, which is what 19636. Okay, 19636. If we settle down within that, then we can go in. I guess it's slowing down. I guess we can take it now. I get it.
If there is an ECB speech
It's
in
11
20
o'clock. Another
minutes.
1 hour, right? Is it another one
No,
hour?
it's in 27 minutes. 27 minutes.
Yeah, there's two bars.
It's,
So 15 minutes. I don't. I guess okay for 15 minutes.
but it has an impact usually a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, you can have it. Like I'm going for demo.
Yeah. We can go for demo.
It will rise anyway. Like it will be positive one.
Yeah, we still have two bars to go. Uh, my entry level is 19639. That's my entry. Guy can getting higher than me. It's more better. Usually when we doing live trading sessions, so I always ask for those getting higher SR entry than mine, so that there's a high possibilities for you guys get a ITM. Although I get OTM that time. All right.
I went to 4-3.
I don't know who is tricking up for USD Japanese tricking me for things to have me have a look. It's the USD Japanese. Okay, actually settle down. And usually for 5 minute straights, I more prefer to take the 5 minute straight. Let's say top of the hour, I won't take the first 5 minutes. At the top of the hour, I will take the second 5 minutes. No, I feel like that one is more safety rather than anything else. So USD Japanese keep on triggering me. Let me check. Let me check the USD Japanese for 5 minutes. Okay, let me check first. Which if in case this one hold in green, then we can enter for the 5 minutes call. Right. I just get ready my. Okay, no, it's already went up halfway. Oh, it's resistance support. Resistance support. Just keep on triggering the signal. Okay, I just lock the time first. 22:10. This is gonna be 14:10 GMT. So just to wait and see, is it locked or not? I just prepare with my call. Okay, you guys can test the demo. Okay, you guys can test the demo. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Call. 5 minutes. 5-minute call. I entered at 111.376. Let me check. Is it item for us or not? So how our Euro USD going on? Euro USD still is around there still. It's okay. Meanwhile, we see our USD Japanese. Anyone else entered the trades for Euro USD or USD Japanese? Anyone? In for UJ. 5 minutes? I'm sure you guys know about 5 minutes. I didn't trade for 3 minutes. Okay, good. For Euro USD, it's actually keep on going up and down, so we just need to wait what happened for that particular things, because usually Euro USD and USD Japanese work in opposite way. Yep. So I think so. It should be fine. Anyone else entered in any trades, Euro USD or USD Japanese? Then only Dharmesh and KK entered. So yeah, just a test drive, the first day. And hopefully you guys really can hear me clearly. Dharmesh, maybe you can, wow, EU ITM. How come?
That was quick. Took the 5 minutes, I think.
I think so, because for EU is 15 minutes straight actually. For USD Japanese, the one 5
Finally,
minutes. It's okay, just
congrats, KK.
Dharmesh, you just explain anyone, is anyone taking the trades or anything? So I just gonna go washroom.
If there's any questions that you have here, just type down the questions if you have any.
Yeah, we need questions, then only you can answer it. Alright. Okay, anyone have any questions? No? Because currently we are running in 2 trades. Okay, just now the Tibetan USD is ITM for the first trade. We are running a 15-minute trade for Euro USD. USD Japanese, shouldn't be any problem, I guess. Any even is this on a straight, I guess in 18 second it won't come down until down there to 1 0. Okay, we're done with this. So the Japanese is ITM. Hi Sharon, how are you? So long. Okay, so we are actually waiting for Euro USD. See the result for that. I guess according to the 1 minute chart, it's already take the reversal point here. So I get so it shouldn't be a problem for that. Let me go through one round. Is there any? I don't got any alert. The last is the one USD Japanese, which is turn up good. You know, the 5 minutes straight for the 5 minutes straight. Although they give alert, I just don't enter for the one top of the hour or maybe for the 15 itself. Sometimes I didn't enter. I will just think a lot because of 15, 30, 45. You know, all these things sometimes have problems when I took for 5 minutes straight, according to this signal. So the best is out of that. Okay, what usually happen on top of that? I must say right over that. Well, okay, top of the hour is usually the volatility is high. I guess Dharmesh can explain to you that.
Yeah, so it's like the volume of trades that happen that takes place like throughout the hour. Like they usually it's like I think it's like the same concept that we use in different sectors or banks or even classes, even in any automated institutions. Like most of the exchanges that take place in on those hours itself. Like even like even to some extent, you can also see the expiries at like 30 minutes, the end of 30 minutes maybe, like 30 and like yeah, the safest ones are 15 and 45. The next is 30, and the next, the highest risk, the one with the highest risk, is the top of our. This is the sequence of the volatility. Like the 15 to 45 are the least volatile time. The next one will be for 30, and the next one will be the top of hour. That's the sequence in which the number of transfers and exchanges takes place. So the prices, like the control over the prices, won't be as per the trends at those point of time. That usually happens. Like if you keep on seeing the chart for like one day, maybe 6 hours, 7 hours, then yeah, you will notice that for sure. Like on these times, like on the top of hours, then getting the news, during this opening of market. And you might have even noticed, like on Friday, maybe the prices of some of the currencies and commodities, like the closing time, I mean the closing price is something, but whenever the market opens in the next week, like on Monday, it's having a gap. Like either it has gone down or it has gone up, gone with like yeah, it's like 2 3 pips gone up or 2 3 pips gone down. So it's everything upon like these all like exchanges and all stuffs. So the beginning of anything, like beginning of market, beginning of an hour, beginning of a week, beginning of a month. So it's all like high volatile things. Like that's why like if you have noticed like what happens is like we don't perform that well during the first 3 4 days of a month. So after the NFP week happens, like if we get the trend, like if we get the trend, that I mean by that, what I mean by that is like usually the trends the patterns like it keeps on like cycling in a cyclic manner for 1 hour or 4 hours or even like 12 hours. So it goes to a particular place and then comes back. Then again it goes up, then it comes down. So the same thing won't be happening according to the NFP. So that's why you will see that some of the people like they have a strategy of going for 15-minute trade at some points of the month, like some days of the month, and on some part and on other some days of the month they will be going for the 30 minutes, and maybe on, like, yeah, so they have this thing like 5 minutes, 15 minutes. These are all depending on the volume of trades. Like the number of volumes
All right.
depend like is proportional to the volatility. Got an item again.
Yeah, USD IT for 15 minutes.
Lucky.
Uh, USD Canadian supposed
It's all
I thought I want to go enter, but I guess for the 1 minute chart is not looking good. You know, they don't have any reversal point. So maybe let these 5 minutes to go first. Then we might get the next 5 minutes to go down. All right. So just keep an eye on the USD Canadian. Uh, I guess I didn't get any other signal. I just getting USD Canadian signal keep on trigger me just now. So if this USD Canadian should be in this level or go higher within this what level is that? Please 32,000 is really crossed. So we just wait for 5 minutes for the next 5 minutes to drop. Okay. Or we just see is there any changes of this is what we call the Paris engulfing pattern. Alright. So the patterns really sit nicely according to the reversal point, then your trading gonna goes well. Okay. So just now I thought about to enter. Sometimes we need to give a test if we're not sure about it. So let's see another 3 minutes how this goes for it. We're still in the green, then we have chance for the next 5 minutes to drop. So far I see active persons KK replying, and then how about the Claudian? Cloud, how to spell his name actually? Claudio.
right.
Claudio.
Alan is here.
Yeah, Alan is one of the follower in the Telegram. You know, although other
Yeah,
people other people getting OTMs or not, he will be getting ITMs. Maybe he's using different broker because he said they always saying that he got 15 minutes trades, something like that. He didn't have expiry date. He have 5 minutes, 15 minutes. That's all.
Shiv, do you still have that thing like in your indicator, like which shows the like the volume of trades that being done in that particular time of the day, like the market volume, price action, all those things. Like I mean the market volume. Like there was an indicator. I think you had showed me and someone else. Like it shows the volume of trade, like the volume of trade that's going through at that particular time.
But I guess it's rather than trusting that volume, the best volume indicator is Bollinger Band. Okay, when
Bollinger Band.
the band is getting extend, you can see how strong is the volumes, and then when it's getting smaller, you guys know it's getting smaller and smaller and slower. Okay, that because
Correct,
that's the
correct.
best Bollinger Band. Other than that, everything is just have a calculative. So I can tell that there is a lot of indicators in the market. I'm seeing a lot of my indicators, whole my history these times. But trust me, it won't help if you see a lot of things and you keep on trusting one indicator to another. It doesn't make very hard for you to make a decision and keep on thinking, oh, maybe this indicator works for me, or maybe this work indicator is more better. But actually, it's not about the indicator. Indicator is just helping you, giving you signals, to chance, for the to take the trades. But you still need to go back to the traditional way, which is support and resistance is the most important things. And the engulfing pattern is a good thing. All right. So I get a JPY, GBP, JPY indicators too, but I cannot take two trades in one time. So I stick with my Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD is go down to red. I guess no problem. So take 5 minutes. Put 2, 1, go. 5 minutes. Put. My entry level is 2207. It's okay. It can go up. It can go down. It's up to that. Let's see how it's behave. Who's giving the indicates? Euro USD. Usually for the next 5 minutes towards to 30, I won't take some more. There is a news just now what Dharmesh said. So just be alert for that. Let's see how is USD Canadian worked. Supposed to be a good reversal, but let's see how it works. Only can be decided if this bar is a big red. It didn't close yet. Once the minutes close, then you can decide. It's still pushing up. So at 3 bars we decide where it goes. Yeah, KK is USD Canadian. USD Japanese giving me triggering. But since there is a news, so it's better watch out for the news to stay safe. 2 bars to go. Okay, OTM on that. All right. It's like struggling around that area. Hmm. Okay, so just now purple line. Purple line is a trend line. It's EMA settings properties is here. You just need to put period of 200. MA method is expositional. Apply to close. That's it. It's a very simple thing. Hmm. Next 5 minutes of news. So far we have so just now I make a signal. We have USD, USD Canadian, USD Canadian, USD Japanese, USD. Okay, so far we have one, two, three, four, one. Am I right, Dharmesh?
Yeah,
Hmm. So today is just this is the briefing. Okay, later that is the news. Usually after 10:30 is usually a lot of news, as I usually take the trades within from 13 GMT towards 14:30 GMT. I won't go beyond that. Okay, so I guess you guys understand about it. Am I right? So how we work out on the trades. So if you wish to join the live trading sessions next time when we organize, I guess everything explained by Dharmesh. Okay,
yeah.
and
We will actually like yeah. As per the people's demand, we will only go with that. Like if you guys want to continue with this kind of live trading things, and we will certainly organize one each week.
so far we are doing one per week for time being. We see how the request is. All right. Uh, so I guess okay. Just now by Telegram I get one equally. So in total it's around five ITMs, two OTM. Okay, so I guess that's it. So Dharmesh, you can take over. I can maybe you can any questions for time being you can chat up before I stop the recording and then you can end up the things.
Okay, so any question?
All right, thank you, Claudia.
We will have these videos uploaded in our YouTube channel though. In case you want to follow it again, you can just have a look at that.
All right, that's it. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Good night for
Bye.
some. Good morning for some.